So that brings me to my next point here in the quarterback room. Let's look at the depth here. And we know we still are sitting on Hendon Hooker. What's your thoughts on, okay, who is Hendon Hooker now and what will he be a couple years down the road for the Lions?
Well, right now, what Hendon Hooker is a third-year quarterback. He's had 2 years, 1 year in the system where it was just processing information. Second year, recovered from the injury, started getting out there with the third team, doing his thing, and now he's going into his third year. And I think from the outside perspective, we all look at it and go, oh my God, well, they did this, they did that. What are they going to do with the quarterback? Oh, what are they gonna... Well, I think they're just going to keep developing him. I think that we're going to talk about it a whole bunch and a bunch of crazy stuff. We're going to talk about crazy things that happen. And no, it's just going to go into the training camp. Hendon Hooker is going to have another training camp, and he's going to develop, and hopefully he's even a better backup quarterback than he was last year. And that's all you can really hope for at this point. I'm thinking like my Madden football game, right? We just keep developing him, and I hope we get into training camp and, you know, he starts destroying second and third team defenses, and then everyone goes, ooh, look, it's Hendon Hooker. What are we going to do? And then he has all this trade. And then when they do trade him or they do move on from him, maybe they can get a day 2 pick, or gosh, even to think a day 1 pick would be crazy.
I thought, it's funny. I thought he might be a trade piece this offseason, potentially. Because if there was ever value in him, I think the mysteriousness of his career so far might give him more value than he's probably worth down the road. Because if he just sits behind Jared Goff for another 2-3 years and he doesn't get any playing time, I think you might be hurting his chances of developing and then also getting a contract down the road, or him having any sort of trade value. If that's how you see him, some people see him as the quarterback of the future. So if that's the case, then I think you're exactly right. You just let him develop, continue to learn the game, get the mental side of it down. There's a lot you can learn from Jared Goff, even without him being mobile. I mean, he could teach him how to read defenses and be a better quarterback. So to me, if he's not a trade piece, that's where you keep him. God forbid Jared Goff goes down and you have something else to use in your locker room. But